So this is how hard it rains out here sometime. Dang. Let's see if we can find something to recover it. Sweet. See? I don't know. I just can't tell with this spot anymore. After Work Adventure, how's it going, everybody? I'm looking for some things, and it's not glass. It's stuff that precursors to glass. Is a precursor to the glass. Is it flat? Kind of. I'm out here looking around. Look at that drop edge right there out of the bank. No artifacts are going to be that low, that deep inside the soils, unless it's, you know, 13,000 years old. I got to zoom through here really quickly. Let's hope we spot some things. You know, it's been about 8 months since I found something out here. And I know you're going to say, why'd you go out there then? Well, because it's close to work. I know, what a good excuse. It's close to work. It only takes about 15 minutes to get here. And I thought that I might hit it right. I might recognize something also, unfortunately. I think it was further up the creek. Here's a coin in heaven. Look at that. They just paid us. Thanks for that one, guys. I'll leave it to your treasure, though. I think I already have enough. Hey, that's got some tourmaline in it. Look at that. It's got some carbon. That's a nice looking one right there. Look at that. It's been sitting there for a while. Yeah, the reason I came out here is because, number one, it's been a while. It has. And we're well past due when it comes to this place. And number two, we had a monumental rainstorm that blew through here, whatever. Not blowed. What the heck am I talking about? It blew through this place. Last Sunday, it rained hard for about a good hour and a half, so I know the waters got high. They got high where I was sitting. I thought I saw something that had an edge on it. Well, you know, there's a piece of glass again. A lot of that out here for some reason. I don't see anything, though. I mean, that looks like a piece of the pot, but I know it's not. It's a rock that's got a design on it. Look at that. You can't go wrong with this stuff out here. That's what I saw. This. Dang, they fooled us. Oh, that's what I saw too. That thing. I saw napping on that thing, and it's nothing but a perfect little rock. Beautiful. You can tell where the erosion line is right here. They gradually got themselves high out here. A lot of glass. Why can't they set the crystal ones out here for us? Yeah, they've been dropping things in. I wonder if this is from last week. Last Sunday. And it rained very monumentally this afternoon for about a good 45 minutes. No, not 45 minutes. I think it was a good 2 hours where it rained. Really good out here. And I was afraid the waters were going to be deep and muddy. But it cleared out after about 3 o'clock. Hardcore. Let's hope we can find some hardcore history. And we definitely will not be hardcore pawning that stuff either. Like others will. Like others have. Yeah, I think the last time I came out here, stuff was kind of muddy. You couldn't really make out anything anywhere. I can't tell if this was new or old. I used to always find stuff out here all the time. It always came through for us every single time I stepped out here. After some kind of major rain event, we would always find at least a minimum of three. All right, hold on. See, that's one thing I love about these summer rains is that they like to wash off the things that were covered up last time. You know, things covered up in mud and silt. I think I see one, but I think it's a bottom. It's busted, or it looks like a shark's tooth. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's take a look. Oh, dang it, guys. Crap. Okay, fine. I'll recover it. I will. It's the first one I've ever collected out here in the past 6 to 7 months since it's busted. Hold on. Thought I saw something else. I would have recognized it last time and it was sitting right on top. Hold up. When it's white, you gotta take a look. But you gotta take a look when it's all colors out here. Man, look at that thing. That's the bottom of a dang spear tip, guys. Dang it. I can't tell if that's the top and the bottom's busted off, or if that's the bottom and the top is busted off. Look at that snappage on it. That thing got jammed up someplace probably 1,710 years ago and just broke off. How can I never, ever able to find the big ones intact? You're going to say you got to go to Missouri and Kentucky for that. Let's not recover it. Let's just say that we found it. And we're looking at it. And we're wishing that we could find them intact out here. Let them keep it for the next 10,000 years or something, you know. Man. Not quite a home run. It's the fielder's choice. Alright, yeah, that's not too easy. They washed this place out right here. I'd say recently, I'd say within the past 3 weeks. And I haven't been out here for at least 3 months. Not say 2 months. I mean, look at that. Even a snowflake couldn't knock this thing off. That's new age, excuse me. Come on, guys, you know we're due out here. Don't let me find some rubbed down quartz piece that's broken 3D. Well, we just found that. We did back there. That's a glorious image right there. Check that out. That's how much sun we have left at 6:55. Look at that. Beautiful. Thanks for the angle to help us realize that we have enough time to find at least 3. Yeah, there's a crap load of glass, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm kind of liking it, but you know, it just tells me that they either took some stuff out or they just moved it around. You see that white, it's time to get hype. Well, yeah, there was this one monumental gravel bar right in front of us, and they cut right through it. They basically cut that thing in half, which tells me that things might have been missed out here. Well, the last time I came out, I covered this zone like you would never believe. So either they took something out or they exposed more. But if they cut right through a zone like that, then that tells me that they might have wiped some stuff out. Here's a perfect spot to sit for a couple hours. I don't have a backhoe with me. We don't do that. Wonder what this is. It's an old crock. Look at that. See, I can't tell if that's an old pipe or an old crock. That's got to be an old crock right there. It's too thin to be part of a pipe. Should I hang on to it or just leave it out here? There's got to be something out here that we're not going to see, though. I hope they give us a chance to see it. I mean, they're going to say it. They're going to say out loud, we give you a chance every time you take a step out here. If you don't see it, it's not her fault. It's your fault. Yeah, let's leave it. I got enough to try to figure out what to do with it anyway. It might fill a void somewhere else. Let's hope this After Work adventure is not going to be one of those one and dones. You find one at the end and that's it. Got a couple of things to look at. Oh, it's a piece of a Pawn Store or something like that. Cold cream, whatever. Yeah, they wiped out probably one of the most monumental gravel bars out here. They cut the stroker in half. Which means sand is going to gradually fill in later. And it's just going to end up looking like that right there. I thought I saw something. Hold up. Oh, that thing right there. See? There goes the game. They're probably screaming at me right now. We're trying to get you to find something more important. It's over here. You can't miss it. We found it for you. You just have to follow your instincts. You have to follow us. I think I got a keeper. Yes. It is somewhat artistic. It's got color on it. It's got every color of the human race on it combined. That's a nice one. Let's hope it's not going to be the only thing that I collect out here. That is a nice piece on both sides. Thank you for that one, guys. Can you lend me something that's at least 6,000 years older? Maybe I set the bar too high. What if I said give me 3 of them that are just 800 years old? You can believe that they will come through for us by just saying, by lowering the requirement of the years, The timetable. If you lower the bar, the more you get, right? Those are some high odds in that. Uh-oh. Alright, we got a piece of metal. Oh, that's another nice one. We're going to add it to the pocket for the art. Oh yeah, they did that thing right. Look at that. Man, if I don't hurry up, I'm not going to get to the other side. I'm always able to cover the other side. Another beautiful crystal rock too. Man, thanks guys. Thank you for this wonderful day. I'm just so glad I can come out. Just to let me know they did some things out here that I've been asking for. Unfortunately, we're not finding it. Yeah. Look at all this right here. Man, there could be a nice black one in here that we're going to have to look for. That looks like it's got some weird striations on it. Can't really tell. It's got those lines on it though. This is one of those spots where, you can be looking all you want. You just have to, your eyes have to scan over it though. You know what I mean? Your eyes have got to scan over it and your eyes need to pick up on it. That explains how you always miss a few, Well, nothing yet. Yeah, I screwed up too. They got a new gravel bar forming on the left-hand side up here. That was never up here before. Looks like they might have filled in a couple of zones too. Some zones that were kind of deep. Gosh dang. Man. They're pulling logs out of the bank. This place has transitioned so much in the past couple of years. They need to help transition. Well, take that back. They need to help to continue to transition my collection. But they are trying to help, guys. They are. The laws of nature out here are trying to help. I just can't see Jack. I'm having to spend too much time in this place, though. I should be going to the other side. Oops, why did I even say that? Let me take that back. Well, I need to spend more time out here. Let me say that. I need to spend more time out here to try to find things that need to be found to be given back later, you know. And then I'll leave when I need to leave. Yeah, I'm going to apologize. We're not going to find anything today. It's 7:45. I should be on the other side, but I mean, it's never been out here. It's never been like this out here for at least 3 years. I'm missing some things too. It's just going to take longer to find them. At least I found a piece of plastic. I know you're going to say, whatever happened to you saying that you were just happy to be out there? Well, I'm looking around and I just realized that they had to get at least 7 feet higher out here. I just passed a zone where they had everything piled up on the side of the bank that had to be at least 7 feet higher. It's almost as if I should have just come out to pick up the garbage. Why didn't they just tell me that there was nothing out here to begin with? Look at that game. The white stuff is sitting right on top. Another busted preform. Actually, it's the bottom of a dang spear tip. Another one. It's broken on the side and broken off the top. Crap. Beautiful rock in that. Thank you for that one. Might as well just go ahead and say that, hey, we found one. Another one. They're just broken again. Looks like this might be the closest that we're going to get to finding anything crazy. A thank you card from Walmart. You're going to say, see if there's anything on that thing. Probably nothing. That might be the balance that we're looking for, though, if you know what I mean. I said it earlier, I'm looking for that balance. Hey, I just said it. There might be a balance on that thing. There might be some money left. Man, another sorry year. When it comes to looking for the history to recover, you know, another sorry year. Headed into July tomorrow, and I've only found like 5 all year. Heck, I've collected more garbage bags than I have artifacts total. I don't even know if, well, let's not say enough time. It's 8:03. I don't even know if it's safe to go to the other side, really, to be honest with you. I'm not even going to say if I have enough time. It's all about safety some of the time, you know. I mean, I should have been in the other spot at least 15 minutes ago, at a minimum. We only have about 40 minutes. And I like to take my time too. Yeah, I don't know if I got time. Looks like they got about 8 to 10 feet higher out here too. Dang. Man. I mean, that's it so far. It's been nothing but fancy plastic all night. But I'll give it a shot. See if I can pull some things out that are worth, historical recovery, that is. If it doesn't work out, I might end up having to make some history of my own. $8:15. I got less than 30 minutes to find something. No, it's nothing. Dang it. We're not going to find anything. Yeah, we're not going to find anything. I screwed up. Those aren't mine. Someone's already been out here. Man. I better just go ahead and get on out of here. That's hard for me to do. There's nothing worse than seeing footsteps. When you think you have it made, when it comes to finding historical items, and you come across footsteps. What a shame. Dang it. Man, screw this hobby sometimes, Seriously, screw it. Yeah, I already said see you later. See you next video because I didn't find anything at all. Sulking over the fact that there were all these footsteps out here. These teenagers coming out from behind these subdivisions finding everything. Probably early this afternoon. Should have came out here on Monday. Would have recovered a whole boatload of them. Yeah, I kept on going off camera. Didn't find a dang thing. And then I just took a shortcut before it got too dark, as it's starting to turn about 9:03 right now. And I came up in here. Just going backwards, that's it. Just going backwards. And I was talking to myself on how I was going to be giving up the hobby. But that all-seeing eye within those puzzle pieces does not want us to give up the hobby of looking for the historical things. Should I take that? But they're always watching. They always listen to what I have to say out here. Probably ask me, why am I so mad? Why am I so angry? Because someone else found some major things, leaving us to collect nothing but garbage out here. The artistic stuff. Right at the very beginning of this afternoon adventure. And I climbed right into one. I'm not sure though. How come they did not turn me this direction when I first got up in here? To just walk over here about 35 feet. How come they had to make me go through all this and fill the pockets with a crap load of this stuff right here? Both pockets are full. And then the last thing I laid my eyes on, the heck did they do to my emotions out here? Hold on, let me put this between the legs. Please tell me that is one to keep me motivated with the hobby. Is this the first one that I found out here in more than 8 months? And it looks exactly like the silt out here too. Would have never seen it if I started off here today. Would have never seen it. How the heck do they do this? Beautiful. Now I'll see you in the next video. Who knows what we're going to find tomorrow?